These ones where the whole sentence is underlined can be very challenging. So let's go through this very carefully. First of all, let's look at the contrast words, even though, although, and while. Grammatically, these are called subordinate conjunctions, and what that means is they need to be followed by a full noun and verb clause. Even though, subject and verb, and then an independent clause, subject and verb, and it creates a contrast between these. That is the proper construction. One of the favorite mistake patterns for GMAT sentence corrections is to follow one of these with a participle instead of a noun-verb sentence. So, although named, that's incorrect. Or, even though named, that's incorrect. That's not the correct structure. So, for example, in A, even though Clovis points have been found, subject and verb, they are named, subject and verb. So that has some promise. In E, we have while Clovis points are spear, subject and verb, they have been found, subject and verb. So that has promise. And notice also in D, we have an even though and we also have a but. And it's just nonsensical to have two different contrast words in there. So D is really out. C is unusual because it has no contrast words at all. And the sentence really is about the contrast. And there's no contrast whatsoever. So we're suspect about D right away. Another thing I'll talk about is this distinction, they were discovered or they have been discovered. So were is what's called simple past tense. One event happens in the past, done. They were discovered. They have been discovered. Have been suggests this possibility that something has been continuing over time. They have been discovered repeatedly on several occasions in several different places, something like that. That's not the sense we're using here. We're talking about a single place, a single date, 1932, where they were discovered. So were discovered is correct. Have been discovered or have been first discovered, all that is incorrect. Have been first discovered, that is all incorrect. So notice that we have grammatical problems with B, C, D, and E. In A, we have the correct contrast, we have the correct verb tense, everything is correct in A. It is by far the best answer choice.